Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of MetalmarkthebossTwitching. I am MetalmarkTheBoss. I left off last time, helping out DawnStar, getting rid of the MiSazma and getting rid of the bad dreams. And the bull that I parked, he's still parked. He's ready to gobble gobble. He's ready for that hot tui. He's right there. Alright, yeah. So I'm pretty good here. Let's walk myself through. What do I got up here? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. See how they have these on top of the back rung? That's why you gotta always watch. I'm gonna make sure the same thing back here. See what I'm saying? Be smart. Nice. Alright, we're good. Ain't mad at it. Now I'm unable to move. Let me get into my stuff real quick. I think somebody wants flour. I don't want to get rid of them all. See, I'm gonna have to make a run and drop all that shit back off at the what's it called, the college in Winterhold.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Oh, I think I gotta drink the stuff.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
This is your last mistake! I'll show you what a real...
Alright, where am I going?
Pray to Stendar while you can. I'm going to put you down! I fought worse than you. No one crosses me!
I'm obviously gonna have to take these off because I cannot see anything. This is the box.
I'll show you a real fight. You're a fool, fighter. Die! You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done.
I don't know, this ain't making no sense. I need some kind of guidance right now, this sucks. And I can't go into this. There we go. See, they want me up there, okay.
You're a fool to fight.
I don't remember having this much difficulty doing this before.
Die, puny weakling. No one bests an oracle. Never should have come here. Time to end this. I'll bathe in your blood.
I don't know why it's not working.
Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
That's right.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to DawnStar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
They mustn't stop us!
What happened?
Wait, we're still under attack! Fight to the last!
What else could he take? Alright, that'll do.
Never should have come here.
You dare fight a done merk? Hey, beat!
Well, must have run off.
Got me, loser. I hope I don't have to do any of that crap over again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that stupid shit over again this game. Like, when you die, it should have been saved. I already called my person and switched items and went in and out of the item screen. There's no way I shouldn't have been saved where I was. That's why this is stupid. I was like, yep, it looks like I'm way back. Now I'm like, oh, I have to go through that whole section again on YouTube. That's not mania raging at all. That's why people turn games off. See if this I'm gonna get off of me. Them I don't mind that I'm holding that weight. But these, that's 10 pounds. That starts to eat it up.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varric.
My bad.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives.
Last mistake! No one bests an orc. This what you want, huh? Come on, come on! Never should have come.
Worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to DawnStar's troubles. Lead on, mate. Come. For DawnStar!
Yeah, to get him right up because it was cooking him.
You're mine. Stop it. Damn you! I'm on your side.
That's right. He needed to get regulated this time. I was like dual handing him. I gotta give him that cool hand Luke. Should take a nap on these dudes. Fishing boots. I need a pair. I don't really have the weight for that. Damn, that's worse than dough stacks.
are you doing? Asura curse you, you puny weak. I'm on your side. Are you gone, invader? Wait. There, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, Priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. We fight to the last! How could you, Arender? I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? And had they succeeded, DawnStar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, and in... Incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly,
Yes, my son.
kill him now.
What is it I can
Kill
help you
him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it. Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me. In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here. There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of DawnStar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you. Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Until next time.
Do this real quick.
Yes, sirrah. Yes. Looks like you got someone already.
I don't really want to leave him here. Yeah, I can switch up people. Because this thing just has no carrying capacity and it, like, barely helps you in a fight. It's just for the sole purpose of, like, you being able to, like, pull it with you, use its little buffer it gives you. But it travels light, but you can, like I said, you can send it to the city, do things with it. This has cool little things it does, but not enough. I'm a rock slider. I'm a rock slider.
Divine's sakes.
Heard they're reforming the
Who do you
Dawn
think we're
Guard.
threatening with
Vampire
our old
hunters
war
or
rooms?
something in
We're
the
not
old fort
soldiers
near
anymore.
Riften. Might
Oh,
consider
man,
joining
Ulrich
up
is wearing
myself.
his old Legion armor.
Old
What
Fort
should I
in
make?
Riften. Because it's going to be somewhere here.
That.
He's proud of his service, Scald. The Legion taught
They
us
say that
loyalty,
vampires attacked the
and we're
whole of the
loyal to
Vigilant.
DawnStar.
Burned
The
it to
Jarl
the
and I
ground.
have our disagreements.
Never heard of vampires
Sorry if
doing
you had to
anything
overhear
like that
one of them.
before.
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Scald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town. Scald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. DawnStar needs the Empire now more than ever. Stay out of trouble now.
My duty is watch your hands around the legate.
The damned nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose you'd know anything about that.
I'm not. Betel thinks I drink. Got any ale or mead? Yeah. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
The nightmares in DawnStar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words. The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a Divine's blessing, victory is assured. DawnStar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. Don't pop. You're not as dumb as you look.
Iron... My miners are as... That would be Jarl Skald, the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos. I own Ironbreaker Mine. We make twice as much coin as those horkers over in Quicksilver Mine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up, if you're looking for work. Now, if you'll excuse me.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No
I'm here to
Sovngarde ways,
if you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again. Back to another fine day in DawnStar.
I haven't had a place in a minute to sleep. That's right.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of DawnStar. Me. Sure, what can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Warwickstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink? Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of DawnStar. Sorry if my father seems a bit distracted. A lot's happened. I'd better get going.
I forget what you need on before I run out of time.
What can I do for you?
Need the amulet of Mara. Okay.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
I mine. Work the smelter. Ain't much else to tell.
Is that Brother Floki's house? Forky instead of Floki. That's funny.
We won't give up this port to the Imperials without a fight. Don't you worry.
Used to be twice as many miners working here before all this trouble started.
Good, now I got me the pickaxe. Really need to go jump the winter hole, go sell this, come back. But I wanted to check things out here first.
Once Satan gets in your blood, it don't get out.
I don't like... I could run this ship better than that boy who calls himself a captain. Maybe one day I'll do something about it.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong. By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. All right, then.
Need a dagger? No? How about a My wife Sarah and I run it together. She's still Smith's, even though we found out she is with child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her tradition. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have. Good on you. Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
Pretty good.
Come back if you need steel.
Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to make it just in time. I will see you next time on Metal Mark the Boss Twitching. Is out.